On my Steemit blog, someone brought up the idea that certain diets could progress into nutritional deficiencies, and they asked what would be the best way to kind of remain healthy regardless of the diet one is following. Now, I don't know about the best way, but I know of some common sense suggestions that may be followed, whatever the diet you're on. So, let me just give you an analogy from a very recent paper published by the International Sports Science and Nutrition with regards to their 2017 stance on diets and body composition. And it goes like this. When ranking nutritional factors by importance or impact on body composition, a cake analogy is simple, vivid, and memorable. The cake is total daily macronutrition and micronutrition. The icing is the specific timing and distribution of nutrients or nutrient intake through the day, and the sprinkles are supplements that might help trainees clinch the competitive edge. Now, following this rationale, the success of a diet for weight loss specifically relies upon sustained energy deficit. And you can do this by focusing on one or both sides of the energy equation. Once you know this, you may choose the diet of your preference. Now, going back to the main question, when you know what diet you'll be using for your physiological goals, one of the most important aspects to keep in mind at all times is to make sure you're getting sufficient micronutrition or sufficient micronutrients. I know this may sound counterintuitive, but believe it or not, different diets can be very restrictive in that they may severely restrict one or more macronutrients and indirectly restrict the consumption of micronutrients that are exclusive to this macronutrient. And there are also restrictive diets that emphasize only certain foods, like meat only diets or plant only diets, and so on, which can have a direct impact on micronutrient consumption. And of course, there are many diets in between that imply restrictions in one or both ways, or more ways. Now, common sense tells us that micronutrients are important to health, and even more important in light of the recent research that's done on the human gut microbiota or gut flora, which is a key modulator of the immune system, and it also has important brain health implications, among others. Um, with respect to the brain, think of only the gut brain axis. So, yes, I think microbes are very important, and one should have that in mind, whatever the diet they are on. So, knowing this, how can you ensure you're on a good track? Now, I'd say that using a health tracker application on your phone or any other device of your preference is a very good starting point. Plugging in all your foods will allow you to detect how much or how little vitamins, minerals, and microbes you're getting from your food. And when you know that, you kind of have the ability to self correct. Now, the caveat is that you have to track accurately and not underreport. Now, believe it or not, our tendency is to underreport, and don't think you're not included in this statistic. Now, aside of tracking food, which also allows for better control of energy in and out, one can also do regular blood work and try to look into as many biomarkers as your doctor or your pocket allows you. In some situations and countries, you can do blood work privately or without prescription, and you'll probably have to pay in full. Uh, so having these every once in a while could be another strong point. in your ability to make sure you're not developing nutritional deficiencies. I guess that's it for this video. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe because it helps me a lot. Thank you for watching.